So SDS just finished their live stream for this week's content reveal, and this content was all about the presentation, the new presentation features in the game, as well as the March to October. We also have a legend reveal and 4 brand new pre-order diamond reveals. So we're going to talk about that in this video. I'm probably not going to break down too much into the stream part, just because I feel like the GameStop Monday video explained it pretty well. But yeah, a lot of new presentation features. There's going to be a brand new PA announcer, or like a stadium announcer type kind of person. Heidi Watney, she's going to be a sideline reporter. If you guys saw my video on Monday, I did notice that there was a female reporter who is probably going to be new to the booth, and it is indeed Heidi Watney. It was confirmed today by both SDS and Heidi Watney herself, actually, on Twitter. So yeah, that's pretty cool. There's a lot of brand new stuff. Presentation wise, I'm going to leave a link down once they drop the video on YouTube. I'll leave a link down in the description below for you guys to go watch it, because if you guys haven't watched it, they explain everything so much better than I did, or than I ever will. So yeah, make sure you guys go watch it and understand what I'm trying to get on about. Yeah, just a bunch of new presentation screens, a lot of the minor details that you wouldn't really expect for them to work on, but they actually did, believe it or not. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and move right along to the March to October. Honestly, this game mode looks really, really fun. We talked about it on Monday, on my video on Monday. Not much more really came about. They just went into depth explaining, this is like, if this scenario comes up, you're just going to be once again, you're going to be playing in the key moments, guys. All right. So this is a pretty big deal. They actually ended up revealing some of the rewards, and I'll go ahead and flash the screenshot up here right now. So yeah, so basically this is the example that they used for for some examples for the rewards that you could potentially get. And I believe they said that these would be the rewards if you take your team to the World Series through, I believe, Legend. You would get all 6 of these rewards. So you'd end up getting a universal nameplate and an icon, and then a rookie James Paxton. The Diamond Jay Buhner, I can't remember if they said you would get that card on All-Star or Hall of Fame difficulty, but you would get that before you get the Seeger, which I find kind of strange, but you know what, I'll just let SDS do their thing. But yeah, and then if you take your team to the World Series on Legend difficulty, you would end up getting, the Paxton, the Seeger, the Buhner, as well as the nameplate, an icon, and a stadium sound. All right, so this isn't a final. Now, let me just remind you guys, this isn't final. All right, this is just basically what they wanted to show us as an example of what the rewards would look like. All right, so we might have to play on Legend difficulty to get the diamond. It's all still a work in progress, guys. They're just basically showing us what to expect. And basically what they did when they were talking about March to October is basically what's going to happen is they just showed us different scenarios that you'd be thrown in. There was a bunch of bottom of the 9th inning, you're down X amount of runs, and if you successfully completed that trial, then you'd end up getting a momentum boost, and that momentum boost would carry you up until your next key moment. Again, huge news. I was going to say things and news at the same time. But yeah, big news. Honestly, this sounds like a really fun game mode. Oh yeah, another key thing that I almost completely forgot about. Probably the biggest thing that came out of this game mode, once you finish, if you end up taking your team to the World Series, you have the option to try again, or there's a big or, you can carry that team over into a franchise mode. That is correct, guys. So if you end up taking, I'll just use the Rockies. I'm a Rockies fan, all right? So say that you choose the Rockies and you end up taking them to the World Series, and you end up trading a couple of key players for one guy that you desperately need. Let's just say you throw in a guy for the rotation, all right? Michael Fulmer. All right, I'll just use him as an example for now. If you end up trading a couple of key prospects in that moment, you carry your team to the World Series and you win it, you can carry that team over into a franchise mode team and continue from there, guys. That is really big news. So it's like, if you don't want to get rid of that team, you don't have to. Go ahead and knock yourself out in franchise mode. Transfer it over into a franchise mode file. I don't have a screenshot up, unfortunately. But yeah, that was a very, very big moment that SDS decided to go ahead and drop. That was a huge egg that they dropped. But yeah, that was basically all they talked about for the brand new content wise. Next week, they're going to be talking about nothing but Diamond Dynasty content. There's definitely going to be a lot of reviews going on up there. I'm probably going to end up making like an hour-long video. Like, it'll end up being a podcast, basically. But yeah, that was basically all they talked about for the new, gameplay-wise content for the new game mode and presentation and all that fun stuff. But before they did all of that, they did kick off the stream with a brand new legend, and that's what we're gonna go ahead and jump into right now. That was an awful transition, but who cares? All right, so we're gonna be throwing screenshots up once again. So as you guys can see, as they always do, they start off with a screenshot of the legs. I guess SDS really just loves panning from the bottom of their feet all the way up to their head. All right, and then we see that it is a New York Yankees helmet, so it is a Yankees player. And then we see him batting in the left-handed batter's box. So that is big news. We see the swing, and then it's a no-doubt shot, and the jersey number on the back is number 4. That is correct, guys. Lou Gehrig is confirmed for MLB The Show 19. Oh my god, this is huge news, guys. Everything that they're dropping is huge news, all right? I'm just going to call it huge. Hashtag huge news, all right? But yeah, Lou Gehrig, this is probably one of the more sought-after legends that I'm going to want to go after just because I'm a pretty big fan of the oldies. But yeah, honestly, arguably the best first baseman of all time. Lou Gehrig, everybody knows him. His number is retired with the Yankees, and I mean, there's a lot of history behind the Yankees and Lou Gehrig, obviously. But yeah, that was the only legend reveal. But they did also reveal that he is going to be a pre-order diamond that you can select if you pre-ordered the game, and you get you can select one of 30 diamond players. Lou Gehrig's 1925 rookie card will be one of the selectable cards. Let's see. They also ended up revealing 3 more. They ended up revealing the one for the Dodgers, the Pittsburgh Pirates, and the Atlanta Braves. So the first one that they showed, one of the other ones that they ended up showing was Jackie Robinson. All right, so we've seen this card since I don't even know, MLB 16 maybe, I want to say. But yeah, this is going to be his left fielder card. This will be a selectable pre-order diamond. The next one they showed was a legend that they revealed in the gameplay trailer back in February. 87 overall All-Star Jason Kendall. This card is going to be a glitch. Honestly, I don't know who I'm going to pick, to be honest. I'm waiting to see who the Rockies guy is. I'm probably going to end up picking him. But who knows who I'm going to end up picking. Jason Kendall might be one of those, but I also am considering picking this next guy, and the final pre-order diamond that they revealed, 87 overall Chipper Jones from the 2008 season. Oh my god, Chipper Jones, as you guys probably know, Chipper Jones was my favorite card in MLB The Show 18. So, being able to select him, I might even buy him off the auction block at some point in time. But yeah, that was all they talked about in the stream today, guys. Again, next week is going to be Diamond Dynasty content, and they're going to be revealing a bunch of new legends and a bunch of brand new content. So expect a huge review to go up next Thursday. Maybe I might even have to wait until Friday to upload it, just because I feel like the file is going to be huge. But that was all they talked about for this week. I will see you guys in the next one.